Okay, Shalom. It's your brother Zachariah. Uh, Back at you with another video. Just a quick one here, just to go into one of the characteristics of this devil. And this video is just inspired. It's just going to be a quick one, inspired by the Apostle Tahar's video he put up concerning the book on the Roman Empire, the Empire of the Edomites, 1853 by William Beeston. I had this book for a while, and I'm glad he put that video up, so because it kind of like inspired me to get back and read it again. All right, and I got a lot of pages bookmarked, and the second time I'm going over, I'm starting to highlight a lot of things. So I might let a brother, somebody read this book, borrow the book or whatever. I don't know, whatever. But on page 38, this is funny. This is kind of wild, but and through the Esau school system, how they pretty much are bragging. They pretty much are boasting. They pretty much are lifting up the Roman Empire as if it was some, you know how they do it. It's a part of their history that they're literally proud of. They're proud of it. So really, thanks to the Edomites, you pretty much can't hide. It's a history that you've documented. But I'm gonna get to this page in a minute. But this is something else. It says here in verse 9. And that it may be comprehended in these 20 words. The Romans came from Esau, who is Edom, and Italy is Idumea, Rome, the Basra of the Hebrew prophets. The descendants of Esau, say the Jewish rabbins, the sworn enemies of the descendants of Jacob, even to the end of the world. Okay. So, let me run over this quick thing, 38, it says. Because this is scriptural. And in many scriptures to back it, I'm going to read a couple. It says, okay, the Romans were perhaps the very people of whom it might most justly be predicated that they got their living by the sword. War, said the elder Cato, said the elder Cato, is the business of the Roman people. As the Romans themselves relate, said Mithridates, that they were nourished by the dugs of a wolf. So all that people have the disposition of wolves, never to be satisfied with blood and power, greedy and hungry after riches. Can never have enough. Here we go. Can never have enough. Okay, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up, is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Behold, his soul, the Edomite soul, yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, just like it said on page 38. But gather unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Okay, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laden himself with the clay. See, greedy, and with blood and power. Like, and I forgot, I should have pulled that up, since never to be satisfied with blood, like it says, never to be satisfied with blood. And like the scripture says, thou hast not hated blood, here. Ezekiel 35:6. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. These people here in Babylon have no idea what's coming down to, what's coming for them, man. And these are things, this is just documented. This is a bad book. And I also have Who is Esau Edom as well. I'm going to have to dive into that book as well. So I'm going to read this again on page 38, that they were nourished by the dugs of wolves, so all that people have the disposition, all that people, meaning all the Edomites, have the disposition of wolves, never to be satisfied with blood and power, greedy and hungry after riches. You see? And there's even a movie they made, Raised by Wolves. Let me see if I can. It's an actual movie. Raised by Wolves. And this is the most recent one. Hold on. There's another one. There's an old school one. It's luck if I can't find it, but they got movies called Wolfman, where they turn into wolves. Wolfman is, pretty good. I've always liked Wolfman. Always like watching it. It always shows the characteristics of this devil. He can't always act civilized, but eventually he just loses it. Wolfman. 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 That was 2010. Is that Anthony Hopkins? I'm going to have to watch this one again. What's his name? Benicio del Toro. He's a good actor. I'm going to have to go and watch this again. All right. So, James. Close with this James here. Misuse of riches. Go to now, ye rich men. Weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. And riches. Who's the rich man? The international bankers. The international bankers are the Edomites. They're in control of all the major banks on this planet, man. Their wealth has increased to well over $500 trillion. I said trillion with a T. Well over trillions of dollars, man. So instead of using their wealth to do good, this devil's, keep the treasures to himself and transgressing the laws and changing the ordinance of the earth and so on, and destroying the place. Okay, so it says, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Okay. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. All right, so here, your gold and your silver is cankered. I want to look up that word cankered. It's cankered. Okay. Katil.
Strong's G 2728. Katiao. Katiao.
Here, Katiao from Kato. The root word for Katio, eels.
Strong's G 2447. Ias. Ias.
Spoken of men given to reveling and calumniating and thereby injuring others. Venom, as if emitted by metals. Also venom, as emitted by serpents. Poison, rust. Your gold and your silver have become worthless. The very wealth you were counting on will eat away your flesh like fire. The treasures you have accumulated will stand as evidence against you on the day of judgment. For listen, hear the cries of the field workers, whom you have cheated of their pay. The wages you held back cry out against you. You did the heavy taxes mainly. Just check it out, man. The heavy tax. We are taxed on every level, extreme. You know, the cries of those who harvest your fields have reached the ears of the Lord of heaven of armies. So, there you just want to make a quick one. Shalom.